This is breaking news.
Lacking self-awareness. Internet slams Bill Maher as he warns Fareed Zakaria that some voters long for civil war. New York City, New York. In an interview with CNN's Fareed Zakaria, comedian Bill Maher warned that a civil war in the United States is a realistic possibility. While promoting his new book, What This Comedian Said Will Shock You, Maher criticized both major political parties. He argued that the perception of each side seeing the other as an existential threat has driven the country into a terrible predicament. Bill Maher warns of potential civil war in America in his new book's last chapter. We find ourselves in this situation where both sides are literally siding with enemies of America rather than the opposition party within the country. You see Republican NAGA people with t-shirts that say, "I'd rather be with Russia than Democrats," Maher said. The comedian also ridiculed Tucker Carlson's Dog and Pony Show, referencing a recent video where the former Fox News host visited a Russian grocery store and appeared openly impressed by the prices. Maher further criticized the left, stating, "On the left, you see them marching for Hamas, a terrorist organization, in reference to pro-Palestinian college campus protests across the country." The Real-Time host explained that he titled the final chapter of his book Civil War because he believes it could happen here. "This is a terrible place to be, and it can happen here." The last chapter in the book is called Civil War, and you hear more about it all the time. People who are actually pining for it. Civil war? Come on, let's do this thing. Let's get this going. Let's have this national divorce. It can't work. It won't work, Maher said. He then added, half the country is not going to self-deport even if you win every election. The comedian concluded the interview with a direct warning about Donald Trump, predicting potential problems regardless of whether the former president wins or loses the upcoming November election. Donald Trump is not going to concede the election, so what happens in January 2025 on the 20th, when Inauguration Day rolls around and he didn't win the election? Maher said, adding, he's not just going to go away. And if he wins and he's the president on January 20, 2025, he's never going to give that up.